this game and looking over there and seeing their brother?
I mean, obviously you look at it and stuff when you see the schedule at first, so it'll just be a unique experience, and I won't really know how to feel until I'm out there. So,
I mean, you probably have the best scouting report on him. I mean, obviously, if he gets on the court, what do you guys have to be ready for?
I mean, I'm not gonna go into details about that, but I mean, he plays hard, good shooter and stuff like that. So I know his scouting report better than anyone. So.
Keegan,
Through y'all lifetime, have y'all ever played on opposite teams where you had to play against your twin brother?
Nah, just in practice. Like in college, we played against each other. My first year, and that's about it.
Keegan, can we know that you are Keegan? You're not Kris. You're not just a mole.
Yeah. I mean, I think I'm a little bit bigger than him at this point. With the year in the NBA under my belt, and that's probably all you can tell.
What have the conversations been like with you two? Have there been any conversations, or knowing that this game was coming up, you say, hey, let's not talk for a couple of days? What's it been like?
No, we talk every day, regardless of if we're playing against each other or not. We communicate, FaceTime every single day. Usually we don't even talk about basketball stuff. I mean, it's just my twin brother. We just talk about life and stuff like that. So nothing different yesterday.
What is mom and dad dressing like today? Do you know?
I think my mom has a pretty unique shirt. I don't know about my dad. Every time I see him, he's wearing a Portland shirt. So I don't know what he's going to pull off today.
Are they going to be here for the game?
Yeah, they'll be here today.
In these games without De'Aaron, what were you hoping to accomplish, and how do you feel like you did?
I mean, as a team, it takes a lot to replace what he's given us last year and early on this year. And I mean, you can see it the first couple games. We missed them a lot on the court, especially on the offensive end. But we just got to be better as a team, filling that gap, playing together, and just getting easy shots and hitting shots. So.
It felt like there were moments where you kind of created space, but then didn't maybe pull it right away. Like, what did you see in watching back your film?
I mean, I shoot the ball. I mean, I know I'm a good shooter. Obviously, shots aren't falling down at this point in the season for me, but I know eventually they will. And right now, I'm just trying to create the best shot possible for our team. Whether that's me shooting the basketball off the dribble, creating space, finding someone else at this point. So I'm just trying to figure it out as long as everyone else.
Domas talked about how there's been some pretty tough conversations over the past few days. How did that kind of come about? And just how do you think guys have been receptive to them?
Yeah, I mean, we had tough conversations last year. I think this year, obviously, we've had them a little earlier. But I think a lot of the guys are receptive to it. We obviously have a couple of new faces on our team, but I feel like for the most part, we're talking amongst each other, talking with the coaches, and honestly, it's conversations that have to be had.
How surprising is this skid for you guys to come at this moment?
I mean, we just got to keep our head in it. I mean, through the NBA season, you're going to go through ups and downs, and we felt good the first 3 games of the year, and then obviously with the road trip we just had, wasn't what we wanted, and we know it's a long season ahead. We got 75 more games or something like that, so a lot of time to figure it out.
With the offer,
Similar to the start of last season?
Where we were last year, we started 0 or something last year, but
2-4 at the standpoint. Like, from your perspective, is this just sort of natural for figuring out a new group?
I mean, we got pretty much most of the same guys on our team. Obviously, a couple new faces, but I mean, it's still a new season. Teams know how we play and things like that, so just figuring it out like that.
With the level of frustration, like though, with these 3 losses, especially the way the 2 most recent ones have gone.
I mean, honestly, it's human nature to be frustrated with the kind of games that we've had and stuff like that. But we just have to stay confident in what we do, because we know what we do works, and just stay consistent, and that I think will be fine.
with the offense, it seems like it's been a little disjointed, maybe disconnected at times. What are you seeing from you guys offensively where maybe there's a little more indecisiveness?
I mean, we obviously put in a couple new things, and we just got to figure out how to play with each other. With last year, we kind of found that continuity. I feel like it was midway through the season, and I feel like this is no different. I feel like we could find that continuity tonight, a week from now, a couple months from now, but we just have to stay consistent in our work.
Are you surprised that 3-point shots have not gone down for how many great shooters you guys have on this team?
We know eventually they'll fall. We want guys to take open shots. We know that eventually it's all going to click for us, and just win on that moment, just staying confident, lifting each other up.
How was it last year, guys? Kind of looked like things had slowed down so much. Like what is it that you kind of attribute that to?
I mean, we're working as hard as we can. We know things haven't been great. They don't look great for the people watching, but internally we know that we got a good group and we can do special things. We just have to stay consistent with our work, figure things out, and we'll be fine.